Hey guys, and welcome back to another one. Now today we are going to take a look at the H96 Pro Plus, which was a machine that a lot of you guys requested for me to bring it here to the channel, and you also made a lot of questions regarding if it was any better, the same or worse than the BEELINK GT1 Ultimate, because the specifications are the same. And to try to find out, let's go straight for the video. Hope that you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in a few seconds. And we are back. So starting as always with the unboxing experience, as you guys can see on screen, there are a few images there, and I'll give you just a few seconds so that you guys can enjoy it. Now moving along to the close up, I'll give you a few images there along with the connectivity as well. But as you can see on the left side and on the back, we will find all the connectivity of this box. I would also like to mention that when we are comparing this to the BEELINK GT1, the build quality of this machine is a lot different. The BEELINK GT1 is a budget box but with an actually great build quality, and the AlphaWise H96 Pro Plus, which is the one that I've got on my hand right over here, as a cheap plastic, which is nothing wrong, but it is different. So for those of you that have been asking, starting with the build quality is completely different. This is a cheap box and it has a cheap plastic. Now moving along to the specifications, guys, as you can see right on screen, it has one of my favorite socks, the AM Logic S912, 3 gigabytes of RAM, and 32 gigs of flash storage. Now moving to the launcher of this machine, as you guys can see on screen as well, it is a launcher that we have seen previously here. Nothing special, nothing new that I could say. What I do always on any machine is to install any other clean launcher, and at this moment I'm using the Zen UI launcher, as you guys can see on screen. Really clean, and to me it's the way that I prefer to use. Now taking this moment to share with you that there are no online updates for this machine. I did try it out and it didn't work. Also, an issue that is frequent on this machine is that the Play Store sometimes crashes. We try to open the Play Store and it just crashes, as you guys are seeing on screen. What I did at the end was to reset the machine from factory, but the issue occurs. So this is something on the firmware, and I'm not sure if it's going to be fixed or not. So there it is, one of the issues that I found regarding the Play Store. Now moving to the benchmarks, as you guys can see on screen, this machine is in line with any other machine that has the AM Logic S912 SoC and 2 or 3 gigs of RAM, which, as you guys seen on previous videos that I made, doesn't really make a difference. Now hopefully you've had the time to check it out. The only thing that I would notice there is the Wi-Fi speeds. They are not strong enough to stream high bitrate files over the network, but everything else with great results. Now moving to the TV experience, the first thing that I did try, like any other box, was Netflix, and the app that comes installed we can open and sign in and so on and so forth, but when we try to play a movie or a series or whatever, the app just crashes. So what I did try to search on the Google Play Store, which was impossible. It's not available, especially because the DRM level is level 3, and probably is preventing this machine to access directly to the Google Play Store. Now there are ways around it. I just searched for the APK, did install it, but guess what? I could not play Netflix. As you guys can see on screen, I was getting an error. And I did try several versions of Netflix with no success. So at this moment, for anyone that is looking for this machine to play Netflix, it's something that I cannot suggest at all. Now moving to the YouTube app, I could play up to 1080 smoothly playback. Fortunately, not like the other machine that we saw last week, but this one can play really smoothly. The only thing that I didn't like is that the top bar, as you guys can see, doesn't disappear, just stays there, and that's the only issue. Nothing major, but that was the only issue. Next, I did try my ISP provider app for the TV experience, and it worked flawless, really great, as you guys can see on the screen. And after that, I did try the Kodi version pre-installed on this device, which was Kodi 16.1. By the way, it comes with a lot of add-ons that makes Kodi really slow. The experience was slow. I could play every single video 10-bit H265 4K, 8-bit H265 and H264 4K, and all the 1080 movies that I've got on my network attached storage solution. But the experience overall with this Kodi pre-installed 16.1 was really sluggish, heavy. So what I do with every single machine, I did install the latest version of Kodi at this moment, which is 17.3, and the experience was great. I'm really happy to say that it played every single format that I test: H265, 10-bit, 4K, and 8-bit movies up to 4K with H265 and H264, everything over the network, the Ethernet connection, and it played flawless. So the experience is much better with a clean installation of Kodi than with the Kodi 16.1 that comes pre-installed on this machine. Now, moving to the gaming department, in terms of Android platform, guys, at this moment in time, for the hardware that we have, there isn't a single game that can't be played with the S905 and S912 unless the firmware is not optimized. Now, in this particular device, I could play Asphalt 8 Airborne with a great experience as expected and respawnable. So that's a great sample for what we can find in terms of gaming experience on the Android platform. Now, moving ahead to one of my favorite things, which is game streaming. Once again, the H96 Pro Plus was capable of game streaming 1080 with 60 frames per second without any issues at all over my network. And as you guys can see on screen, I was playing Grid Auto Sport with the Grid with a great experience, and also Gas Guzzlers, which a lot of you guys ask always on any of my videos. That is a really cool game, racing game, but with guns involved, and we have a lot of fun playing that. Now, my last test on the H96 Pro Plus was the Airplay Mirroring streaming from my Mac to this device. I was using Airplay Pro as always, which is a premium app, but the experience was flawless. All the video and audio was very smooth. I had no issues at all, and hopefully you guys can see it on screen how the image is very smooth. So in terms of Airplay, I've got no complaints at all from this box. So in conclusion, guys, for those of you that were asking, comparing to the BEELINK GT1, the specifications are the same, but we have seen many times before that specifications are not everything. And what I can say at this moment is that this is a really nice budget box, but have in mind that if you are looking for Netflix to play around, it will not play, at least in this moment. There are some crashes on the Play Store, and the build quality, it's a bit weaker than the BEELINK GT1, which is a robust box, and this one feels what it is. It's a cheap box and feels a cheap box. Regarding everything else, I was really pleased to see playing Kodi without any issues at all. YouTube very smoothly, just that small issue because I'm picky so the bar doesn't hide, and I would like to see it hide it completely, but that's about it. Everything else was a great experience. So for those of you that have this box, hopefully you are enjoying it for your personal usage. For those of you that are wondering if it's a good purchase or not, it will depend on your usage based on the tests that I made. Hopefully they will help, and that is it, guys. I'm going to shut up. Hopefully this video will help you to decide if this machine is for you or not. As always, my name is Roberto, and I'll see you on the next one.